scientists have discovered an interstellar object entering our solar system, racing toward Earth at a staggering speed of 60 kilometers per second. It has already reached the vicinity of Jupiter's orbit with an estimated diameter of around 20 kilometers. Scientists have named it 3I Eless, also known as Atlas. It's the third interstellar object ever detected entering our solar system, and it's also the largest one so far. Since the start of the 21st century, astronomers have identified at least 3 celestial bodies of varying sizes: Apophis, Asteroid 4544, and the recently discovered 3I Eless. Today, let's talk about what makes these objects different and whether they pose any threat to Earth. First up, let's talk about the infamous Apophis. On June 29, 2024, an asteroid named MK zipped past Earth at a distance of roughly 295,000 kilometers, even closer than the Moon. What's really wild is that almost no one noticed it until just a few days before its closest approach. You might think, no big deal, it didn't hit us. But wait until April 2029, when a much larger and more famous object, Apophis, is gonna swing by. Apophis, named after the Egyptian god of chaos and destruction, is about 340 meters wide, roughly as tall as a 113-story building. Astronomers estimate that on April 13, 2029, Apophis will fly by at a distance of just 31,000 kilometers from Earth. That's closer than some of our satellites. Most of the satellites we rely on for internet, GPS, and Earth monitoring operate in low Earth orbit, just a few hundred to a few thousand kilometers up. Geostationary satellites are much farther out, over 35,000 kilometers away. Apophis is moving so fast on a hyperbolic trajectory that Earth's gravity can't capture it, so it won't get stuck orbiting us like a satellite. But our planet's gravity will still give it a slight nudge, like a gravitational slingshot, just not enough to pull it in. After running tons of calculations and observations, scientists believe the chances of Apophis hitting Earth are extremely slim. Unless something totally unexpected happens between now and 2029, like another large object's gravity altering its path, we are in the clear. When Apophis makes its next close approach, it's expected to shine at a magnitude of 3.1. That means from many places around the world, under clear skies, you'll be able to see it streak across the night sky with the naked eye for several hours. It'll be like getting a glimpse of what the dinosaurs might have seen just before that infamous asteroid hit. Apophis will arc across an incredible 205 degrees of the sky, covering almost 2/3 of it. How awesome is that? If we ever did find out Apophis was on a collision course with Earth, we wouldn't just sit around. With enough advance warning and some carefully planned intervention, we could change its path and avoid a global catastrophe. Scientists have precisely calculated that Apophis won't hit Earth in 2029, 2036, or 2068. But further down the road, who knows? Besides Apophis, there's another asteroid, numbered 4544, that's also gonna pass near Earth. In December 2026, Apophis and asteroid 4544 are set for a close encounter. Their minimum orbital intersection distance will be less than 10,000 kilometers. This smaller asteroid will pass that point just 4 hours after Apophis. In theory, they won't collide, and there's no threat to Earth. But you can never be too careful, so scientists are keeping a close eye on this event to make sure Apophis' orbit doesn't get unexpectedly altered. Now, let's turn to this mysterious visitor from outside our solar system. Atlas astronomers have found that 3I Eless follows a hyperbolic orbit. This high eccentricity means it's not bound by the sun's gravity, it's just passing through on an open trajectory that's totally different from the elliptical orbits of objects within our solar system, confirming that Atlas is an interstellar visitor. It might just be swinging by for a quick tour, before heading back out into interstellar space, never to return. So how big is this thing? Is it a comet or something else? Right now, it's near Jupiter's orbit. How close will it get to Earth? Current data shows Atlas is moving toward the Sun at 60 kilometers per second and is already about 670 million kilometers from us. Scientists estimate its diameter could be 20 kilometers, about twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs 6 to 5 million years ago. The team studying Atlas found that it's loaded with a mix of water ice and organic molecules, blended with carbon-rich minerals and silicates. This ice appears to be super primitive, not like anything formed within our solar system. On October 3, 2025, Atlas is expected to cross Mars orbit, passing about 29 million kilometers from the red planet. Then, on October 29th, it'll reach perihelion, its closest approach to the Sun, zooming past at around 210 million kilometers away. At that point, its speed will peak even higher than its current 60 kilometers per second. Because it's so close to the Sun, ground telescopes won't be able to see it, it'll be hidden by the Sun's glare. But spacecraft on Mars and the James Webb Space Telescope at Lagrange Point L2 can keep watching, checking whether its sun-heated shell releases any vapor jets. By December 19, 2025, Atlas will pass Earth at a distance of 270 million kilometers, perfectly safe. It'll be too far away to see with the naked eye, but close enough for JWST and the Rubin Observatory to study its coma and look for isotopic clues. We might just learn more about where it came from, but some astronomers, like Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb, have raised a wild question: could Atlas actually be an alien spacecraft in disguise? Yeah, you heard that right. This is the same guy who first suggested Muammar might be an alien probe. Now he and his colleagues have published a paper titled "The Interstellar Object 3I Eless Could Be Alien Technology." In it, he points out that an object this size could easily hide complex instruments. He even brings up the dark forest hypothesis, the idea that in a universe full of potential threats, advanced civilizations might hide to avoid detection. Loeb thinks Atlas could be a disguised probe, passively mapping our solar system or eavesdropping on our communications. He notes that Atlas entered the solar system crazy fast and with a clearly retrograde inclination, which might be by design, not coincidence. Its flight path also interestingly brings it relatively close to Venus, Mars, and Jupiter, which could be intentional. And most puzzling of all, at perihelion, Atlas will be on the far side of the Sun, hiding it from Earth's telescopes. If it's intentional, that would protect the object, and any tech it might carry, from our prying eyes. According to Loeb's estimates, at its current speed, Atlas would have broken through the outer edge of the Oort cloud about 8,000 years ago. And importantly, so far, Atlas hasn't shown the usual spectral features of a comet, no trace of gases like cyanogen or diatomic carbon, which are usually present in a comet's coma. So its true identity is still a mystery. So is Atlas really alien tech? Most astronomers don't think so. They say it's just normal science. The weird stuff is probably coincidence. Its path and behavior can be explained naturally. It looks like a typical comet made of primordial planetary stuff, dust and ice. When it gets near the Sun, sunlight heats the ice, turning it directly into gas and forming the coma and tail we recognize. What we need to do now is wait until it gets closer to the Sun, and see if it releases gas like a comet. If it does, it's probably an ancient comet. If it doesn't, well, we might be looking at the first real unidentified flying object in astronomical history. And that would totally blow our minds. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with your friends and family. Thanks a bunch.